got my questions in my stocking here. How long did you believe in the Santa Claus shtick? Did your family go all out? Kids, I hope you're not watching this. Let's take some time to call out Mama Schmatastic. Wow, like we actually got what we asked for.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Good morning, good life. Welcome back to AMYTV, where we come together to help you go after the life you want. We're doing something a little chill today, just to commemorate this wonderful time of year that I love so much. I'm doing a little holiday Q&A. Christmas is past, Christmas is in the future. I've got my questions in my stocking here. First question. Does your family have any crazy holiday traditions or traditions you want to start? My family's holiday tradition that I'm currently loving right now is that we try to emphasize the time of year instead of the gifts. And so in doing so, we have a gifting policy that is Secret Santa, and we all just swap one name and we spend a nice little chunk of change on one person. And it's kind of like we spend it on everyone, but you only have to worry about gifting for one person. I feel like it takes the edge off, like a lot. You focus on that one person and what's been important to them for the last year and get them something really nice. And you're not just like going out and buying whatever you can. Oh, I didn't get dad something, or I didn't get Jimmy something. And that's been a really great tradition, something that we've only started doing in the last few years. And it just takes the whole gifting thing and puts it all in perspective about why we actually get together for the holidays. And I'm loving that tradition currently. Do you send out Christmas cards every year? Why or why not? I absolutely do. I think is the most fun tradition is being able to document and share like where you are in your life with the people that you love. It's so much fun now, especially being married, because you just have these cards every year. And now that we're growing our family, just being able to see where that's gonna go. And it's nice. I really love it. I like keep one copy, put it in a scrapbook, and that's probably one of my favorite traditions during the holidays. Who in your family was up the earliest on Christmas Day when you were little? My sister. My sister Carrie would come and wake me up. I would sleep in for the most part. I think we were both up early when we were very young, but my sister would always be the first one up for Christmas. I mean, we're talking 5 o'clock in the morning. She would come into my room and be like, Amy, it's Christmas. If you come with me, we can start this process now. She knew she needed me to kind of get the ball rolling. And I was always super willing to sleep in on Christmas because I knew all the goodies underneath the tree would still be there after I got my beauty sleep. See, beauty sleep has been a priority for me for a really long time. It has not just been in adulthood. I've been sleeping like a champion for a long time. Tell us about your favorite holiday treat. I don't have a sweet tooth all of the time. I'm much more likely to gorge on bread. But during the holidays, I have such a hankering for peppermint, it's not even funny. I will get peppermint everything at Starbucks. I will add a little peppermint stick to my coffee. That was my Aunt Maria's idea, which I absolutely love. Yesterday, I was pumping gas and the gas tank was literally saying, hey, did you know that our peppermint ice cream is on sale? And I was like, well, now I do, and I'm pregnant and I'm gonna go get that peppermint ice cream, even though I definitely don't need it.
In my house, we celebrated Hanukkah. That's not entirely true, because in my early preteens, my mother remarried an Italian, and so we did also celebrate Christmas. Hanukkah was always really important to my grandfather, and so I just kept that tradition going in my own life and in my own peace.
Tell us about a Christmas present you always wanted as a kid and finally received. Oh, that's tough. I mean, I think as a kid, you always want something in the moment because marketing is so good at convincing you you want things when you watch kids shows. But I remember one year we, my sister and I, because of Home Alone, we wanted the Talkboy, and they had rolled out the Talkboy audio recording device, and there was a Talkboy and a Talk Girl. So there was this grayish color one that was a Talkboy and a pink one that was Talk Girl. My mom did end up getting it for us, and that was a memorable one because it was wow, we actually got got what we asked for, which was really, really cool. And I knew I was gonna get the talk boy because that's just how childhood went for me. My sister was the girly girl, so she got the pink one and I got the gray one. But mine was the one from the actual movie, so I felt like it was really cool. But I feel like that's like an interesting tie back to where we are now. I used to have this obsession with like playing Radio Star. If you are too young for this, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But without these little audio recorders, we used to just have boom boxes and we would play the radio or we would listen to tapes. Oh my God, I'm so old. You could just record on a tape, and it was like the first time I'd ever heard my voice back in audio, which is like the craziest experience of all time. Anyone has not heard their voice on audio, which these days you hear it all the time because of social media. But at the time it was not something you heard very often. So we would play Radio Star with our boom boxes. That got way easier, way faster with this Christmas gift, the Talk Boy.
Warning. Grown-up talk about Santa Claus incoming. Parental discretion is advised. Tell your kids to leave the room, would you?
How long did you believe in the Santa Claus shtick? Did your family go all out? Let's take some time to call out Mama Schmatastic because I believed in Santa for so long. It was not until I was sitting in the lobby for a dentist appointment. Oh, I don't know how old I was. I want to say I was like 10. I really don't remember, but I was going to get my teeth cleaned and I may have talked about the tooth fairy at some point in time in this conversation with my mom as I was waiting for my dentist appointment. At which point she decided to tell me that there's a whole lot of ruse going on with these people that I adore, like the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. So that was rough because I found out at that point in time there was not one. There was not a real Santa Claus. Kids, I hope you're not watching this. At the same time, there's not a Tooth Fairy, and then I had to go get my teeth cleaned. It was a traumatic experience. So yeah, that one's in the books. That was a sad day. Eggnog, yes or no? Honestly, I can't even tell you. I don't think I've ever tried it. I've never tried it. I don't really have any desire to, and I can't right now, so I don't want to talk about it. Decorate before or after Thanksgiving. I have a date on my calendar in very early November to put my tree up every year. It didn't go that way this year because I went through a move and things changed and I actually put it up after December 1st. But 100% with all of the beauty that a Christmas tree and the decor and the lights, like I just love having them in the evening, just having Christmas lights on in the house. It's just like such a vibe. I love it. And it's just like, why would you only have that for a few weeks? I want that for more than a month, but 100% it comes down on January 1st. 100%. We gotta start the year fresh. We cannot have the decorations still hanging about from the previous year. That's a no-go. How do you focus on what really matters during the craziness of the holiday season? I think this is just as challenging during the holidays as it is every other day of the year. You just kind of get to have these socially acceptable moments of, oh, the holidays and reflection and all of this stuff that we talk about because it is the season. And yeah, it maybe helps you a little bit, but are you actually sitting in gratitude? I think that takes so much intention. And even if you're sitting next to a Christmas tree or you're at a party with your family, you don't always have that intention. You could still be scrolling your phone. You could still be doing the normal stuff. You might be consumed with work, especially if you're a business owner like me. It's very easy to forget to do that. And so I don't think that the holiday season is any different, but you have to make a conscious effort every day. So I really try to do that. I think every moment of frustration, I try to bring myself back to what am I grateful for? Like, why is this so frustrating to me? It must be something that matters to me so much. So what is that thing that matters to me so much that I'm frustrated right now? Let me just have gratitude for that. And I think that's how you manage the craziness and just reflecting on the positive during the holiday season and every other day of the year. How do you stay organized during the holidays? This, for me, is the habits and the systems that you already have. I think just like any other time of year, during the holidays, I lean on my calendar for where I need to be. I also lean on my calendar to remind me to take a beat and not do something or take some extra time. Everything that needs to get done, if there is a way that you've organized it in the past, then the holidays shouldn't really change for you. Yeah, I can imagine things might get a little messier around the house and things are a little bit more relaxed if like your kids are out of school for a little while and they're just around and playing and things like that. But I wouldn't get too overwhelmed with the organizational piece. If you can have that extra time with the people that you love, take it and find ways to make the most of that, which is why I would look at my calendar and go like, what am I doing that's really gonna be a positive experience for me during this time of year? Sure, I can work my butt off and get ahead for the new year, but that kind of defeats the purpose of what I could be doing right now to take a beat and just really have a reflective moment. What holiday songs are on repeat in your house? Mele Kalikimaka is one of my favorites of all time because we are huge fans of Christmas Vacation. That was like one of my dad's favorite Christmas movies until Elf came out. And I love everything Mariah Carey and her classic holiday album. Everyone knows that I have done a musical book review of All I Want for Christmas Is You, and so that's definitely my favorite.
In my family household, we celebrate Christmas. And every year, our go-to family tradition is to watch It's a Wonderful Life with the whole family all around, fire crackling in the corner, like such a vibe with the Christmas tree and everything. So that is what we do every year. If you also watch It's a Wonderful Life with your family, comment down below. I would love to know. And yeah, happy holidays.
What is your fondest holiday memory as an adult? I don't know, that's really tough. I think I would have to say that the year that I got engaged to Vincenzo was right before the holiday season. It was right before like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and just being in the high of that moment, it was just really, really cool. So I think that's my fondest memory. It was like, wow, we're making this commitment to each other and we're gonna start wedding planning and now we're becoming a family. You know, you're not going to a boyfriend's family's house anymore. You're like, this is my fiance. Like everything just felt so much bigger and heavier and exciting. Like the next chapter of my life was happening, which was really cool. Tell us a story about when your holiday plans went awry. That's tough. I don't know. I really don't think that my holiday plans have ever gone awry because I'm such a great planner. I really think it's because I try to stay home and I try to not overextend myself around those moments, because if you're doing too much and you're going too many places, like I actually was supposed to have a much crazier December this year than we ever would have. And Vincenzo and I decided like, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna keep putting pregnant me on a plane. We're gonna play it safe from a health standpoint. We're just gonna chill. And I think by doing that, just by having that slowdown, like what's really gonna go awry? Like your pie doesn't come out and it's just like, whatever. I think just being able to take the time, that's so important to me. I'm never like stuck anywhere or didn't get to my destination or plans changed. I think I just kind of chill. And so those things don't happen to me. What gift have you been the most excited to give to someone and why? It's just so superficial, dumb. I don't know. I was very excited the year. Actually, it was the same year that I was just saying when Vin and I got engaged. He wanted this drone and I was so proud of myself that I bought him this drone. And anyway, I have the best video of him reacting to it. And it's really special to me because he took it outside of my parents' house and flew it. And my little brother Johnny and Jimmy are both in it prior to Johnny passing away. And we just love watching that footage back of the drone and like my brothers thinking it's like the coolest thing and they're like dancing. And so I don't know, I was very excited to give that gift, and then a lot of like really cool stuff ended up happening around it. So what is the best gift Vincenzo has ever gotten you? I don't really like keep track of that every year. I hate to say that because if he's worked really hard to give me a gift in the past, he's probably gonna be like, dang it. Truthfully, I don't care what he gets me. The best gift he's given me so far in our marriage is the fact that we're having a baby together. Like that's Christmas this year, that's all I need. That's all I need. He's bought me some fabulous stuff now that I'm thinking about it, but it wasn't necessarily holiday related. It was just like, it's just stuff, you know? And it's cool because he listens and he like pays attention. That's great because I think it's kind of hard to get a guy to buy you something that you want without it being super duper obvious. Yeah, all that stuff's great, but like, it doesn't matter. What is your favorite holiday movie and why? Favorite holiday movie is Love Actually. I love that movie. I like it so much that I walked down the aisle to one of the songs that was in it in our wedding. So that one's pretty special to me. It's just so good. There's just so many good people in it. I love Liam Neeson. Oh, just fun. What is your most memorable holiday from your childhood? My most memorable holiday wasn't from my childhood. It was from my brother's childhood. And it's like a video that I like to watch back all the time because I happened to document it that day. And it was just like this hilarious chain of events with my family that has gone on to create so many inside jokes. And I love it because Johnny and Jimmy are in it and they got this amazing like drum set and they went crazy. And this video cracks me up every time I watch it back. I love it. But so it's not really my childhood because I was all grown up at the time. That one is super memorable for me for a lot of different reasons. And because we make jokes about it all the time as a family. That is all the stalking questions that I have. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the traditions of me and my team members, Kylie and Hannah. We really enjoyed making this video possible for you. It's a little bit different than what we typically do here, but I thought it would be fun to kind of just get a little personal with you. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. What are your favorite holiday traditions? What do you celebrate? What's your favorite thing to do? What do you do to stay connected with your family during this time? Share that in the comments down below. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Remember, subscribe for good vibes, kiss the ones you love, and go after the life you want. Cheers.